Yeah, good morning, everyone. Yeah, this is day 10 of my challenge, you know, and I just quickly want to share this. Actually, I'm on my way for a seminar this morning, but you know, I'll just be giving you back to back. This is going to be the episode 4, and then you can check on the link in the bio, whereby if you want to check from episode 1 to, from the first episode, which has already been published. So, but actually, something happened a few days ago. I think I did a video 3 days ago. Yeah, 3 days ago. And then yesterday I didn't do any video, right? So, but because today is on the this 8th. Today is 8th August. 8th August 2024. And a lot of things happened, right? But I need to feel comfortable with myself. That just try to feel comfortable failing over and over again, because that's just the only way you can succeed. So I did some projects, I did some activities, and then it didn't go as my plan, you know. And I explained it in, episode 3. Maybe you can check what I'm trying to continue here. But that action, or let me say that piece of experience, wanted to turn things over. So yesterday, what happened was that I didn't do anything called activity. Yeah, anything called activity, and I was feeling too much comfortable at that stage, and I lost track. So when I got to, I think I didn't even, to be honest, I didn't read yesterday. I didn't read any book. I didn't do anything activities. The only thing I did that was meaningful yesterday was I only prayed, and it was so difficult for me that, like, when you have this thing planned out and then you could not even move forward with them, and you didn't even have anybody you can speak to that will encourage you, only yourself in your mind, just trying to make sure you push through. So I was lazy with the mindset of, like, I was with the mindset no I was lazy with the mindset of, like, everything is still under control, everything is still under control. And this feeling whereby when you're trying to do something that you want to try to, like, make sure you want to pull through, so you want to try to pull through, and fortunately you like become you are lost but not lost. What I mean by that is that, okay, let me tell you this one. You are lost but not lost is that you failed at something that you planned out. So the thing never didn't went out with the patience, the time, and everything you put into it. So everything now, like, didn't went the way as you planned it. So you feel the pain. Now, you didn't let that pain, like, oversee the pain. So you try to scrap the pain. At a point, I was trying to convince myself that what happened. And on that same point, at that same time again, I was trying to, like, ginger myself and, try to find motivation for myself instantly. And we don't undo failure that way. Like, we don't undo mistakes or failure that same way. You try to make it suffice. Like, you feel the pain, let the pain remove from your body, and then, you know what, go back and look for another motivation. But in the process of you suffering the pain, or let me say you feeling the pain, and then you're trying to motivate yourself, you get confused. So the situation happened. Check that episode, you see the situation happened. After the situation happened, I was, like, very comfortable with myself. I was like, okay, you know what, let me do some sales call, let me call some people that I wanted to call. I didn't do it. Okay, let me check my chat, let me see, maybe I can see some available, trades. I didn't do it in the morning. So I think that was on Tuesday. So Wednesday, I was like, okay, I think I can do stuff. And to be honest, I beat all my bucket list for that day. I was trying to do 10 things in a day, and I did almost close to, I did 8. So I was 80% winning rate for that day. It's just a call and then my night routine, because I had to deviate my plan for that night. So just 80% my list that day. So I completed on Wednesday. But this on Thursday was like, I messed up things. Like, I messed up so badly. I waked up, I was full of energy. Actually, to be honest, like, I woke up um 3 o'clock in the morning, and sorry for the underground noise. I wake up 3 o'clock in the morning. I slept back. Woke up 4:30. I still went back to bed. Doing nothing. And I was woke up. My grandma woke me up around 6 o'clock for prayer. You know one thing again? I still sleep back again. And I had to wake up 6:45 or 7 o'clock. So that was when I started, like, I wanted to pray, I wanted to do all my activities. But I could not meet up because I'm going to field that yesterday. I was like, okay, you know one thing, let me just pray. So I didn't read, I didn't do any exercise, I didn't do anything, and that day went by. So my morning routine was crashed. I got back from field. Instead of me going to take my bath, it took me over 2 hours of playing around before I could shower. So I was, like, in the process, I was wasting time. I was wasting my time. The day before, that was on Wednesday, before Thursday, which was yesterday, which was on the 7th, right? I did not write my, oh, sorry, today is 9th. Yes, today is 9th. Yesterday was 8th. So sorry about that. Today is 9th. Yesterday was 8th. So I'm doing this video 9th August 2023. That's Friday. Today is Friday. Okay, this day is Friday. And yesterday was 8th. So I encountered that failure on Tuesday, which was on the 7th. Yeah, on the Tuesday, which was 6th. So Wednesday was 7th, Thursday was 8th, and today was 9th. So let's correct it. So fortunately, and I was like so devastated, like, okay, you know what, you can recover. So I didn't survive from the pain before I started picking myself up, and then I felt confused at the point. Honestly, I felt confused at the point. So the problem there was that, okay, I'm a man, I need to get back, all these motivational talks we talk to ourselves and say, I need to get back in the rolling. I need to make sure I make my step from because I watched one Hamilton video. It was Hamilton, a Formula One driver car. He said, it is not about the way you feel, it's about the way you get up from your failures. So I was like, okay, kind of confused about myself that, okay, you know what, let me get back, rise up, and it's a big mistake for me. So jokingly, I was like, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get back to work. I was now in the process of getting back to work, and I'm wasting time. And I have this, let me say, I have this disease. It's a kind of disease to me, because I will tell you the disease. I don't follow through on whatever I start. Maybe I start a plan, I want to get this done, and you get like a couple of days, 5 days. Even at this point, I'm telling me, like, following all my plan for what I wrote this month. I'll tell you one thing, that I'm so happy I even got to this date, because I don't get to this stage. Honestly, I don't get to this stage. So prior to the failure time, I started, omitting one or two things, three things. I won't try to complete them. So I'm feeling that laziness in me, and I failed again. So everything now came to me yesterday. So around 6-7 o'clock in the evening yesterday, I was like, Yusuf, you know what, don't fuck yourself up again. Even though you're going to succeed or not, but which I know you're going to do, you're going to come from what you said you want to do. The benchmark you're trying to reach this month, right? I know it's not gonna be easy, but make sure you follow through on your plan. The plan you wrote last month for this month, make sure you finish it. The way you said you want to live your life, live it. Even though you're not going to make sure you're going to be able to, provide you something, but you make sure that what you said you want to do it, and leave the remaining one for the universe. Like, that was what I told myself yesterday, because this is how I used to start. And the painful part of it. The painful part of it is that I said to myself, it will not be the end of the year when my mates or my brothers or my siblings are celebrating their own success. I'll be like, I tried. And our mind or our instinct does not deceive us. That's the one thing. That's one of the power that God gave us, is that It does not deceive us. And how do I think that it doesn't deceive us? It will flash you back to those times that you were supposed to do something when you're not doing them. Yeah, I'm telling you. And things that you need to get done, you didn't do them out of maybe frivolous actions or laziness or depression or any whatever. But you still didn't do them, right? So that's how it is. So, and it has been happening for the past 5-6 years that I've been trying to like, okay, God, let me succeed. I want to succeed, you understand? And make sure, do the education, everything, but not following through on your plan. That's problem. That's the biggest problem you can ever face individually. So you have to just be careful, and then we have to make sure. So that's how I just came through yesterday evening. I was so happy that I could even speak to myself, and then I was so focused, extremely focused. So my I had to see my girlfriend yesterday night because she was late back from work. Saw her, and then we just had a chit chat, but nothing too much. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let me just do this journaling for the first time since 8 days. I said I want to be journaling. That's the one thing I don't do since when I've started this journey. Honestly, I don't journal. So it's become so like it's one of the things that don't make me 100%. Even if I do 90% in the day for my like activities I want to do for the day, that will be the only thing that will mark my night routine off the list that I didn't complete it. I might write my list, I might even do my prayers or check my day. You understand that kind of abbreviations and everything. But that journaling I will do. So I did it yesterday, and I was writing some positive things. Like I was not actually with the book here, I'll even showed you guys. But I was like very comfortable with myself, like, okay, fine, you know what? Let me have control. And I can't have control over things that I can't control, but only myself, right? And the only way I can have control is doing what I said I want to do, which I know for myself that these things are very comfortable for me to do, and this thing will move me forward. So, regardless of any attitude or any person that is in act. So I'm so happy that I could do something about my movement, and then wake up this morning. So I woke up around 2:15 this morning. In the midnight. So let's say the morning, 2:15. I was feeling dizzy. I get my stability around 3 o'clock. So the first thing I did for today was that I just picked up my list. I wrote them. Listen to some music this morning. I just wanted to get something that I want to open the eyes and just do something. So at the stage, I didn't do much for over 3-4 hours before 4 o'clock. I think before 4 o'clock, that was when I started reading. Yes, I didn't do much. I just write. I wrote my list for the day, and then I checked what I write as journaling yesterday night. And I was thinking, what am I going to do, because I'm going somewhere today. So I need to, I need to organize myself. And I said, okay, fine. I have some clothes in the cupboard that I can wear, which I already ironed. What can I do? Just, make sure I get everything organized for the day. So, it took me about 1 hour 30 minutes before I could get myself in balance. I picked up my book that I was reading. I didn't even read further. What I did is I did revision. I did revision, checking all the bullet points and everything, organizing what my thoughts is about the book. So from there, I was like, okay, fine, I'm comfortable right now. What I need to do is now, okay, from there, what do I need to do? After the reading, it took me like almost an hour, because I was just calming down, going up, the energy was not there, but I was trying to, I need to make it, I have to try to do it, I have to make sure I do it. So I feel comfortable with myself. I was like, okay, that's one. I've achieved number 1 today. Number 2, what's the number 2 thing I need to achieve? Okay, you know what? I need to get something in the fridge. I ate. The energy was filled in me. I was like, okay, let me gym this morning. I made some exercise. I did my stretching that I was supposed to do. So I feel that comfortableness. I took my bath, went for prayer. I finished every single thing before 6 o'clock. I said prayer. After my prayer was 6:30. I was like, yes, I think I'm good for the day. Pick my bag, move to where I was supposed to move to, and so it's just like failure sometimes. You need to feel the pain, let the pain go before you try to motivate. You understand? And just be careful, because During the time of feeling the pain too, you might make a big mistake. And what's the big mistake is that you might still stay at it for 5, 6, 7 days. And that is wasting your time. So there are two things. One, don't make failure weigh you down too long, but feel the pain. And then don't rush back into work when you fail, because you'll be doing your work as if you are not you'll be doing your work as if you are not organized. You won't be doing anything, you won't get anything done. It's like you working but you're not getting anything done. That's the way you go when you rush back at failure. It's like someone attacked you and you want to attack that person. So because of that person, in the process of that person punch you and then you too want to punch the person back, you will still get it. So that's how it is. So you have to just be calm whenever you fail, and then try to feel the pain, but don't let it take too long of your time before you recover. You understand? Because the simple thing I said, this is how I do things. That doesn't make me achieve things at the end of the year. And I set another year resolution. Starting things without completing it is my biggest problem in life. Money is not my problem, or good health is not my problem. The only problem I have in my life is starting things without even completing it. It has been my problem. That's why I said it's a disease for me. So, and I wanted to break it. So now I have a new objective apart from the goals I want to achieve for this month or for the next 6 months or 5 months. I have another thing in between. That is even my motivation. I have to make sure I do what I want to do. What I said I'm going to do is what I'm going to do. I don't want to change it because of the stressful, no. Because of the time, no. So, and you get reward. Yes, you get reward. You get reward, man. You get reward. Just make sure you provide result every single day. Review yourself. Make sure you look better to yourself, and you feel comfortable about your achievement. Like, okay, fine, I'm good. I'm okay. I feel in control. The same way I feel in control from day 1 to day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. This is day 9. Tomorrow will be 10 days into the project. I still have 20 days for my first benchmark to be used, right? But I feel the comfortableness. This is 9th August 2024. So I'm happy. I'm just happy because, one, I said I'm going to do something regardless of anything anyone says. 2, I feel that comfortableness and okay, fine. All I'm just battling now right now is we have some external conflicts between us, between our outer world, that we need to get control over. So I think I should be able to do that very soon. Just looking at 1 or 2, 3 or 5 things to consider before and I feel comfortable. Now I'm getting control. Like, people's emotion does not weigh my emotion down. It's your fucking emotion, not my emotion, right? It's your own problem, not my problem. So if you don't see your things done or you don't get yourself together, that's not my business, that's your business. So I don't want anybody controlling my life because of their own pain to be inserted into my pain. When I have so many responsibilities to take up, no, I don't have that problem. You understand? So I just have to be very comfortable with myself and get control. And the only way I can get control is by doing what I said I want to do. Spending that lonely time together with myself, only myself. Getting control. That's just it. Everything does not come in a platter of gold, right? And don't have this too much futuristic visualization that I think the way I achieved the last one is going to be the same way I'm going to achieve this one. No, don't have that kind of mindset. Like, things are achieved in different ways, but just make sure what you pick down that you want to use to contribute to that success or that way is what you need to do and focus on heavily. So this episode is a little bit longer, but don't worry, it's going to add more to it because I'm having some seminars today and I want to show you around, which was the last mistake I did in the previous videos. That I went to work, I went inside, but I didn't show you guys. But don't worry, we will make sure we do that, a part of this. And if I could not do it, I think I'm occupied, that's why. But the main part of it is just the personal moment, not my lifestyle outside. The personal moment, those things that are going through in my mind or going through that is so heavy with me. Those are the things I need to talk about. Those are the things I need to make sure you guys are aware of. So let's leave it for 20 minutes. Yeah, it's too long, right? So, and we'll see what we can do about that.